Howdy y'all, bought some brand new equipment for my welding hood. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so not too long ago went down to my favorite welding store that I've ever been to, that is MPB Welding Supplies. I will have their card up later in the video. I bought new lens to clear lens, go over the shade, but I also bought a gold shade. I know if y'all have seen one of the first videos put out on the channel, I kind of made fun of the gold shades earlier, but it was more reference to the people that wore them as more of just a fad look, not necessarily for utility or for purpose. I remember a long time ago when these came out that folks were wearing it just because they wanted to look cool, even though they were not any good at welding, but they tried to sound all high and mighty. And that's what I took issue with. It was not with the actual gold, because I never used it, so I don't form an opinion on it. But when I called them the gold shades, it was a group of people that I was around, not around personally, not hanging out, but I was around as in work-wise, and they were all trying to look awesome because they had gold shades, and I don't know what they thought it meant, that they were super rich, I don't know. But regardless, I'm going to be using this on my welding hood. I actually have the hood right here. As you all have seen in videos before, is standard hood. I do want to talk about this for a second with MPB Welding Supply. I bought this quite a few years ago, and if you look at this stuff, you can get it at a lot of welding stores. You can get it online, a bunch of different places. I saw it on Amazon. I saw it on multiple welding stores online, and you can buy it through all of them. But I went down to MPB and I wanted to buy through them because the mom and pop shop, they always treat me good with all the stuff that I bought from inside their store, but they didn't have this. And I went in there to Gus and I said, this is what I would like. Do you have it? And he didn't. He said that they just didn't have this or also this at the time. Specifically the hard hat. I believe they might have had some of these, but it was also the hard hat itself that they didn't have because there just wasn't too much demand for this style. There was more demand of we normally see non-welders where the brim's all the way around, and he just didn't have it. But he said give him 2 weeks and he gave me a call back. So 2 weeks, he gave me a call back, said he didn't have it, but give him another 2 weeks. And so give him another 2 weeks, and he said give me one more set of 2 weeks and I will have it for you. He found one, but he could get it at a better price. So he bought a bunch of these just so he could get a lower price. I believe he ended up selling from what he was saying the other day, but he got this and this at a better price that I could find anywhere online. I wasn't going to go anywhere online anyways because I want to support MPB Welding because they've always done good by me, and I really appreciate their customer service. If you go to any of the local Airgases, any of those, I never liked any of their customer service. Then I found MPB and they've always been great. And if you go online, you can find these at decent prices, but the customer service that MPB provides along with their competitive prices, even for a mom and pop shop, they can get this lower than Amazon. They could get it lower than the bigger welding supply stores that are online. And for me, I really appreciate that. I even take it into account that mom and pop stores have to have things a little bit higher, but as long as they provide me better customer service, I will stick with them than just have a cheaper option. But they have best of both worlds. They have the amazing customer service that are more known for mom and pop shops, but also they gave me extremely good prices on both of these quite a few years ago, and I was in there and they gave me amazing prices on the clear lens and the gold shade 10. And I'll put up their card right now. If it doesn't quite fit, I would have tried my best in editing, make sure it all fits. And Gus has always been great. He's always tried to get the best price for me, or he comes in and says, hey, we can work this deal, we can do that. He's always done great by me. I've heard a lot of great things about MPB from other folks. I've always taken a bunch of cards. They're used to, when I go in there, I take a stack of cards because I can't recommend them enough. They're just great. They've always done great by me. And if y'all are in the Los Angeles area, I highly recommend going to MPB Welding Supplies. They've always done fantastic. Daniel at the desk has been helping me out quite a bit. looking at different prices for things. That will be coming up in later videos. I'm not saying what it is about now, but y'all will see later. And again, I can't say enough good stuff about them because they've always treated me right. They've always treated me as a person coming in, not just as a number or just a numbered customer, if you will. It's sort of like what a lot of folks want to work at a mom pop shop because they're a person. They're not just a number. They're not number 843 out of 10,000. They're actually a person. They have a name. Same thing when I walk in there. I can walk in there. I can be talking with them for quite a bit just about different welding stuff, what's going on there. Plus, don't forget, you got to find the cat in the store. They do have a shop cat. So you got to find the cat and pet the cat. But they treat me as a person that they always show the initiative of wanting help, trying to find the best price. They don't have it in the store. They're instantly on that computer looking at different prices. They say, well, this is this price, but give me some time. Let me find it lower. Let me find a way to get it lower. And it's that initiative to get it lower that I really appreciate. That's what brings me back. Customer service, not just the prices, it's the customer service and be able to treat the customers with respect. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this critter out. We're gonna go ahead and open these on up. I haven't replaced my shade in such a long time. It doesn't help that I've been running a shade 12 as of lately due to flux core, heavy duty flux core. So that hasn't helped with all the additional dirt and whatnot on there. And then when you go back down to 7018, it really makes it hard to see sometimes. So if y'all have never seen how to get this critter out, you just open up your flipper chipper. Try and do this so y'all can see there's a little slat over here that you're gonna slide everything out. So you press in, you start sliding everything out. Of course, easier if I can stare at it, but I'll try and get on the camera. So sure it'll fit. There it is. All right, so this little critter comes out. It's almost like a little spring, but it is plastic. They've always held up well so far for me, and come out the other way as well. But these critters will now, there we go. There's shade 12, and I washed this before the video, so that's tacky. That's filthy. All right, so put that critter. There's another piece I don't want to lose in there. Go ahead and put our nice clean plastic police in there. Be nice having something clean. There we go. And there we go. All right, so we have our gold number 10 shade. There we go. And then this piece, if you're all wondering, it does go in like this. That's the way I've always done it. I've seen some guys do it a different way, but it's more likely to slide out if you have it this way, going in, because that's where this piece is. There's this lip that will catch it. I have seen some guys that miraculously it doesn't come out. I wouldn't do it that way. I just put it in the way that it came. You press down that and it should just pop in. So there we go. It's not going anywhere. You can tap it. It does give because of that spring. You all can see there's a little bit of slack through there. So there is give, but it's a spring. So you can have stuff hitting it and it's not going to fall out, which I really like. So that looks awesome. Looks really cool. Nice reflective. Probably blind someone. We'll find out. But I'm very excited to try this out. I'm not going to try it out tonight, but I will be trying it very soon, and I'll give a review on the gold shade. And thank you again to everyone at MPB. You all have always done right by me, and I just want to have more cards, it's that way, out for y'all. I will have this up on the screen again because MPB has always done right by me. I've been to Airgas. I've been on phone calls with online suppliers before I was with MPB as a customer. And they've always done right by me. They're not sponsoring me in the video. They're not paying me to do this. I just always like to do right by mom and pop shops that do right by me. Even if it were a different company that did right by me, I'd be saying what they do right by me. It's only fair. If someone does right by me, I say it. If they do wrong by me, I say it. So MPB, they've done a fantastic job with customer service. It always brings me back, but also they bring amazing prices out. And they always work great deals. They say, hey, give me a couple weeks, I will find it. give them a call, just like this. It was the combination or one or the other, I forgot which one, it was a long time ago, but it was probably the pair, being able to do that. And they didn't have in store because they just really didn't need it for the customers they had, but they wanted me as a customer, and I don't know if they're losing money on me because they got it lower than anyone else. Amazon, they got it lower than any other major welding supply online store, any store I could go in the local area. But even if it was going to be a little bit more than what I could get online, I was going to support them with that. But they found it lower than everyone else, even though it took a month and a half. They were always dedicated to finding the products that I needed. And so they took care of me, and I respect that. I do appreciate that. And be sure to go on down there, give them a call if y'all are looking for something, see if they have in stock, see if they can find it for you. Even if you're out of state, some of the guys apparently come from out of state to work on job sites here in the Los Angeles area, or if you're in the LA area, go and drive down. Again, if you're going to the store, you gotta go pet the cat. You gotta go pet the cat. Ask the store on how they got the cat. It's an amazing store. I think it's awesome. I can hear that story over and over, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Go down and ask Gus or any of the guys, and they will treat you right. They will do good by you. They've always done great by me, and I'm looking forward to going back down there. I'll be actually going down there very soon, so looking forward to that. But I like the gold. It looks awesome. And to any of the gold shades that I hung around that were just idiots, y'all were idiots for just thinking this makes you look like you're worth $20 million. But it does look cool. I will give it that. I'm curious to see how it actually works compared to this critter that is covered in filth that went through so many different clear shades. But this number 12 is done. This 12 is done. I got a new number 10, so I'm excited to use that. I've heard that it does give a much clearer look to everything. It's not a blue, it's not a green, it's not an orange. So I'm very excited to use it, and I will give an update on this later at some point. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to check out MPB Welding Supply. They'll take care of you. They've always taken care of me. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not being paid by them to do this. It's always done great by me, so I highly recommend that y'all go down their store, give them a call, and they'll do great by you. So hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.